G'day folks, and welcome back to the channel for part number 12 of my Aether Spellbinder 3 Ways playthrough. Last episode we finished up Forgotten Gods, and this is going to be the veteran cleanup episode, I guess we'll call it. I'm standing in front of the Ancient Grove Gate because I have some items that I need to upgrade. I tried running Golas a few times, and I did actually get one ring that's kind of good. Where is it? That one there. I got this one, which, I mean, pretty much done. That does, however, leave me a little bit low on chaos resistance, and I'd like to get some more poison, because that's going to be uncapped when I jump into ultimate. So yeah, a little bit more chaos, a little bit more Aether would be good. Bleeding and piercing, I mean, maybe I just put a silk swatch back on the shoulders. But I'd like to get some more poison on one of my rings. And honestly, this ring here, it's basically only there for that poison resistance at this point. The health is nice, but the rest of it just doesn't matter. So if I can go into the Ancient Grove, where the merchant sells MI rings with +3 to, I mean, it's Iskandra's, so realistically, who cares? But more importantly, he's selling MI rings. So I can go in there and maybe farm up a decent one just from resetting the vendor. And I also get a shot at maybe getting a better one of these, because Vitality Res, I mean, yeah, but also no. So I'm going to go and kill Slathzar one time and just see what he drops, and then I'm going to play with the, how much money have I got? I'm going to play with the merchant and see if I can't get a decent second ring. And then we're also going to be doing a quick run around of Veteran to get a bunch of devotion shrines. Not all of them, but definitely some of them. And then after that, we can look at farming a new pair of shoulders and a helmet. And I did also just find this on the way in, which does have a lot of chaos, which would be nice. Good armor as well. Breaking that two-piece bonus of the Praetorian set is going to hurt. The other option is maybe instead of this, if I can potentially find the third piece, that's a lot of resistances. Chances of actually finding it are pretty low, but yeah, maybe. Probably not, but maybe. I am definitely on the lookout for new helmet, new shoulders, new chest. So yeah, it's just going to be a little bit of a tidy up episode for veteran difficulty. And hopefully we can get some nice gear out of it. The damage is definitely good. Storm Shepherd's a nice belt, but maybe not so much for this character. The other thing I can do, and probably should, is get a new belt. So the Death's Cord is a level 35 belt. There is a level 55 version, I think, from the Death's Vigil, but I don't have enough reputation to buy the blueprint for it. There is also a level 65 version from the Coven, which obviously I don't have the levels for, but I can always fall back on that if I can't get the reputation from the Death's Vigil, or if I just decide it's not worth it. 5 levels, not a big deal, but I would prefer to have better stuff going into Ultimate than a level 35 belt. Let's just put it that way. So those are things that I'm kind of thinking about doing. Here's Vinelton, and I am going to reset him a bunch of times, so I'll pause the recording when I do that. But before I go into him, I want to go talk to Slathzar, see him about a medal that he's got. So let's head over that way. Not really expecting him to be super difficult, although being as he's the guy who drops the amulet for it, I'm kind of halfway expecting him to be super resistant to Aether and poison. Most of my damage at the moment is Aether. 88% Aether res. How am I? Wow, that's crazy. I must have max Aether res on something. Is it this? I'm not sure where I'm getting that from, but I'm pretty happy about it because my good friend Slathzar in here is going to be doing a lot of Aether damage. I think I'm just going to have to stand in the poison. which shouldn't be too big of a deal, as long as I can just hit the mirror if I need to, and other than that, he should die pretty quickly. I did also just hit level 60 while I was doing those Gollus runs, so I've got a couple of skill points to spend. Yeah, I'm going to swap that in. The Aether Missiles proc is very nice. Level 70, though, is kind of not so nice, but just means I have to wait a little while to get it. That is not for me, so we'll eat that. And I do want my component back at some point. Yeah, Aether converted to lightning. No, thank you very much. Okay, like I said, I did just hit level 60, so I've got 2 more points to spend, and I think I want more damage on my main attack, so we're going to chuck that there. Those 5 attribute points, I'm considering putting into... Oh, hello. I'm considering putting those into physique, and then hopefully that'll be enough to wear that chest piece. 645, it's got to be close, right? 20 short, okay. So that's no good. But at this point, I'm going to go and reset Vinylton. I'll show you the first lot of loot. I mean, maybe there's something really good there and I don't have to reset him, right? That'd be nice. So, Vinylton, what do you got for me? In terms of blueprints, I don't think there's anything here I really want. That's nice, but it's kind of easy to get it. And also, I want the bits for buying rings. So, rings, what do we got? Poison of Spines is, yeah, no. We've got Subjugators of Protection, Warding of Readiness. Now, Warding is not horrible, and neither is of Readiness. Looks like this one comes with Vitality Resistance as standard. So, Warding is 37% Aether Resistance, which is pretty good. And of Readiness is OA and DA, which is also pretty good. Mighty of Alacrity and Stalwart of the Wolf. I don't think any of these are good enough that I'm going to settle for them, which means I am going to reset these. So I'm going to pause the recording here, and I'll bring you back when I find something. So, back in a sec. Alrighty, welcome back. It's been maybe 15 minutes or so. I've reset this a bunch. I did find one ring that was really, really good, but it was required level 70. And 10 levels. By the time I get there, I probably won't need those particular resistances anymore. So we're going to go with this one. This is Impervious of Alacrity, and it may end up that this is actually no good, but for now, we're going to chuck that on. A little bit of bleeding, a little bit less bleeding is probably fine. We do have both of the ring components and the ring augments where we can fill that in. You can see here the Slith Venom. That's poison and bleeding. We can put that on both rings if needs be, and I probably will, just to get into ultimate. Okay, so I'm going to call rings kind of done. I'm happy with that upgrade to the metal as well. So we've got some devotion shrines we can go and get. So let's just let's get rid of all of this stuff. And I'm happy with this level of hit points as well. This is almost 200 per level, which is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go back to Devil's Crossing. We'll get 2 of those Slith Venoms. The 25% Aether damage, I'm kind of whatever about. I think we're well over 1.2 thousand at this point, so I kind of don't care. We'll just chuck 2 of those on. And then in terms of resistances on the ring, I don't need soul shards, like, not even a little bit. So I think I'll probably take these 2 Mark of Illusions and chuck them back on. I could go with Corpse Dust here, just for the % increased health. But I think we just stick with these ones. So I'm going to keep the add-on for these, kind of pretend it doesn't hurt so much melting those rings, but it'll be fine. Alright, so that's done. Resistances, when you go into Ultimate, you are going to lose 50 from your top row if you're coming from Veteran or Normal. So Elemental, I need to come up with 21% for Elemental. 4% on Poison and Acid I'm kind of okay with. Piercing will be fine. The bottom row you lose 25%, so Bleeding will still be capped. Vitality will still be capped. Aether and Chaos will both be uncapped. But going into Ultimate, I mean, it's Act 1. They are stupid, dumb, slow zombies. So those will be fine. In Act 1, you generally only want the top row anyway, so... I mean, 20% elemental resistance is not really hard to find. I think the rovers have 9% elemental resist on rings, I think. So that's an option as well. Okay, let's push on with the devotion shrines. Now, like I said, I'm not going to do all of the devotion shrines that I haven't got, but we're going to go get a couple of them. I don't think I've been in the East Marsh yet, so I'm going to need 10 scrap, and I think 43 dynamite should be enough. So 2 dynamite and 10 scrap to repair this bridge that, yep, I definitely haven't been down yet. And we're just going to kill those. Looks like we don't get reputation with them because they're too low level, which not really surprising. So 1 dynamite, 10 scrap, bunch of bits, and we are good to go. So I'm just here for the shrine. Actually. Let me see where we're up to for the Death's Vigil, because they do send you out here to find Uroboros, and I'm going to be going past where that quest is anyway, so if I get that quest next, which I think I will, then I'll go ahead and do it. Any day now. There we go. A little bit slow loading sometimes. It's only every now and then, but I get these loading screens that last forever. Okay. Oh, we have the ritual. All right. We're going to do the ritual, and then there we go. Doors sometimes just don't work. Yeah, we're going to do the ritual, and then I hope finding Uroboros is the next thing. I'm not confident that it is, but I hope it is. Alright, let's take these guys out, start getting some serious enemies on the field. Frost Revenant's not particularly dangerous. Skeleton Knights, same. Here we go. So Balan Voros, not particularly worried about. It's the boss with the big skull above its head is what's going to be scary. And they should be here... Now? Now? No, not now. So we got Death Revenant, a bunch of other small fry. Come on, here we go, here we go. So, this is Noveria Stormfire. This is the actual... I won't say scary, but yeah, kind of scary boss for this section. Alright, quest complete. Turn the loot back on. What do we get? Oh, we got Sundered. Shield of Annihilation. No, I don't think I want any of this. But we will pick it up, and we will definitely sell it. So I'm hoping the next quest is to go find Uroboros journals, or whatever the actual quest is. Malkadar has to serve you. Do you require anything else? Okay, I don't have the reputation for it. How close am I? Death Vigil. I am miles away. Okay, never mind. That's fine. We'll just run out there and we'll get the shrine and then be on our way. I don't think they have anything I want aside from the belt. Yeah, no. I think that's fine. Okay, nice little detour. Unfortunately didn't pay off, but it would have been nice to get that extra quest if it was available. Unfortunately not, but yeah, worth a check. Alright, so back to basically heading towards Kaliskar. And that devotion shrine out there. So we're going to more or less hug the top part of the map. And not go across the bridge. That's basically it. I'm also tempted by doing, or tempted to do the hidden path, but I think I'm going to leave that until ultimate. The pants are kind of annoying to farm if you're doing, you know, go and farm the new set of Soleil or Dreeg legs every 10 levels or something can get pretty old pretty quick, so I'm not going to do that. And we'll just pick up the rest in ultimate once we get higher level. I think consider farming that. All right, actually, I'll check the treasure trove here-ish somewhere. Maybe I'm in the wrong area. I thought it was there against that wall. That's all right. I'll keep my eyes open. Hopefully, I'll find it. Yeah, I think it was over there or somewhere else. So this is the this is a Roborock's journal. This is where that quest will take you. Obviously, I don't have the quest. Otherwise, there'd be some extra stuff there to fight. But that's fine. We're not actually here for that quest. I do like hidden loot though, and there's some hidden loot just here. So let's go grab that. Really? Really? That tiny chest? Ah, I've been robbed. I think that's the second time in a row I've been robbed like that. Anyway, here's Kaliskar, who we're just gonna kind of kill it, and it's not gonna be an issue. I mean, Sunder? What's Sunder? Kind of don't really care about the Sunder. Kaliskar's Harvest, the MI is a shield, which... no. Harmonious of Protection. Okay, maybe... maybe not. I don't think I need the piercing. No, that would uncap it when we go to ultimate. Okay, that's fine. I got a purple item we can blow up. Right, in terms of devotions, now we've got the choice between Aeon's Hourglass and the Spear of the Heavens, and I'm going to go with the Spear of Heavens first. Now this looks like it's a lightning devotion, and that's because it's a 50-50. So this one's lightning, and then this is kind of the same thing, but Aether, and then this one is Aether resistance, and this one is Aether damage, lightning and Aether. And then the proc is main hand damage, which is nice because it means you can leech from it. And then also lightning and Aether damage, and a stun. So this is really nice. We will be taking Aeon's Hourglass as well. This is going to help with cooldown reduction for Mirror and Mark of Torment when we eventually get there. Right, next up we have the Steps of Torment. So a bit of a run for this one. Honestly, probably could just skip this one, but this might actually be the last one now that I'm looking at the rest of the list. So we've also got the Bastion of Chaos, which I could go and dynamite a bunch of items here, which honestly I probably will get the Bastion of Chaos one. The Shattered Realm is a straight up no, because I do not enjoy the Shattered Realm. Then we've got the Tomb of the Damned, which I specifically skipped while we were there, because it requires an Ancient Heart, so, I mean, that would kind of defeat the purpose. And then we have Mogdrogan's Shrine, which needs Honored with the Rovers, which I don't have. And we have Port Valbury, which, no. Although, if I did Port Valbury, I could go and get Watcher Egrad, I think it is, who has the +1 Arcanist belt. Is it Egrad that has the Arcanist, or is that Shaman? I forget, there's one in there. We definitely could do that. But probably not going to. Oh, no wonder these things are so easy to kill, though. Yeah, okay. So, this area is capped at level 45 by the looks of it, which means probably none of this stuff is going to be any good. Yeah, it's all level 36. Okay, that's fine. Just leave it on the floor. There is hidden loot over here, but again, it's probably, yeah, low-level rubbish. That's fine. We're just going to go and walk through all this stuff. Once we get in there, it should be a little bit more a little bit higher level. I'm not going to accept that quest because I don't want to go all the way to Zarthuzalan. Although it is worth a skeleton key, but I'm lazy. Yeah, so we're back to level 61 now. Though everything is just dying to Spectral Binding, which I like. But we are only here for the Devotion Shrine, and then we'll be on our way. I think after this Devotion Shrine, I might do a couple of runs of Cronley's Lair, just to see if I can't get better shoulders or a helmet. And then we'll be on our way. Maybe even only just the one run. We'll see what happens. Might even skip it completely. Maybe we just go straight into Ultimate. Could be the way. Yeah, I think straight into Ultimate. So Act 1 Ultimate is going to have 8 more Devotion Shrines, which will not quite be enough. So we'll need a couple from Act 2, but honestly, that's kind of fine. Why is the door blocked? Why you do this? Oh, hello. That was worth it. There we go. Just throw some of this out, pick up the blueprint. And priests have got to go. That's for sure. Alright. As long as the priests are under control, we can deal with this. Any priests in here? Yes, there is. Oh, there's a lot of them, actually. Okay. That's a lot of Aether goop on the floor. I think I'm just going to run around here and we'll kill Eladar here. There we go. Powered Guardsman's Breastplate. None of this is looking any good. Alright, that's it. So we got the Devotion point, which is what we're here for. Another point in Spear of the Heavens for more offensive ability and some Aether damage, which is very, very nice. We now have a crit rate of 13%. Can't miss. Which is pretty good. Right, so Port Valbury, no. Bastion of Chaos. Do I want to do Bastion of Chaos? You know what? Let's jump into Ultimate. We'll have a look at the resistances, and it'll probably be fine. We're a decently overcap everything except Elemental, yeah. These gloves are not horrible. These boots could definitely do with an upgrade. Do you have elemental resistance? You do. Not much, but some. Can I afford to lose the vitality and pierce on this? Pierce would only be slightly uncapped, and I can put a silk swatch on there anyway. Vitality would be fine. Yeah. Let's do it. Right. So, let's go ahead and vendor all of this stuff, including the purples. I probably should dynamite that, actually. He's not here yet, is he? Nah, it's fine. I'm not going to bother. Okay, so we're straight in. I just want to get a Mark of the Traveler for my boots. Silk Swatch. I've got 3. Why do I have 3 of those? Okay. Well, it is what it is. Let's chuck that on there. Run speed, 4%. Do I have an anti-venom salve? I don't. There it is. Alright, that'll do us. So this is not really an amazing pair of boots, although the OA and DA and move speed and all that sort of stuff, that's kind of nice to have. Yeah, pretty happy about that. Okay. Welcome to Ultimate, everybody. Where your resistances don't matter, and armor values are made up. So, everything here is going to hit harder. And everything here has more health and better drops, which is nice. And we're effectively starting the entire campaign over again. Which is fine. Because Act 1 and 2 really are going to go by quite quickly. Because when you go through Act 1, I mean, you know where you're going for starters, because you've already done it. You don't need to kill stuff to get levels because you already have levels. Oops, clicking in the wrong spot there. And so you can just kind of ping-pong between all of the quest updates you want. You know where all of the MIs you want are, and, well, none of them are in Act 1, so we can just burn through this real quick. This is honestly the best MI in the game. The old Aether Crystal. So I'm going to kill those, obviously. Raise Dead rank 6 is good. The one thing I will say, though, like, when you get a decent amount of stuff kind of following you, or if these guys were coming out of the ground, they would be worth killing. But if you get a big pack, definitely go ahead and kill them. Alright. So Kaizog in normal is a bit of a bullet sponge. Kaizog in ultimate is kind of a who cares. Or at least he should be, unless something goes drastically wrong. So we've got the Avenger Relic. Sandstorm is not what I thought it was. Okay, never mind. I think it's Of the Sands is the one I'm thinking of. Alright. I don't really need to fight any of this, so I'm just not going to. And we're going to leave. Turns out Spellbinder doesn't actually have Pneumatic Burst, so it's hard to push that on button 4 when you don't have that skill. I've been playing way too much Reaper. Alright, let's pick these up and we'll be on our way. So my helmet, I'm seriously considering Milton's Cask to replace it. We'll see what affixes it drops with. But I definitely may be wearing Milton's Cask here in the near future. Alright, so Pharos the Rotted, easy kill on ultimate. Definitely keep an eye on your health though. When he dies, he's going to leave goop on the floor. Shroud here, what do we got? Elemental. Aether convert to elemental. It's already a no. As soon as you see that, that's it. You can't use that. We do want to collect the Slith necklaces, so one way we can do that is, well, the only way we can do that is to kill Slith. But we can get some here. And last time I ran through this section on Ultimate, I think I was done by here. Let's just go over here. Any of you guys blue? No. None of them are blue. Unfortunate. Definitely gone too far. I was kind of hoping that I would find some more Slith over there, but turns out that no, Slith don't live there. How is it not ready? I'm looking at it, it's ready. Alright. So same as on normal, you don't really want to eat the big wind-up attack if you can avoid it, but you're probably also considerably tankier. So we'll just take care of these Ironside Hulks. Probably just massive piles of hit points, honestly. Definitely using more energy now, which is nice. Alright, there's usually some, yeah, here we go, some Slith down here. I'm noting a distinct lack of Slith necklaces here. Yeah, I'm not happy about it. Not happy about it. Don't really have a choice, but I'm definitely not happy about it. So Julius the Decayed here, part 2 of that quest for the different flavors of zombies. And we could pick up the Carver's Conjuring Bone here, of Thunder. No. We also already have an MI offhand for the build, so we're going to not do that. Keeps telling me you can't use the movement skill. I'm staring at it. It's not on cooldown. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, Milton Heart. We'll get a bit of a regen here. There it is. And then we'll just kill him. It'll take a little while, but he'll go down. There he goes. Milton's Stonehide of Blood. Okay, Stonehide is good. I like Stonehide. Let's, where are we? This one here. Okay, 7% Aether resistance, or 7% Chaos, sorry. 18% Elemental's kind of a big deal, though. Yeah, as much as this Milton's Cask is actually amazing, it's all the wrong resistances. Can I get to 645? I still can't. So if I could use these pants, then I could swap these in instead of those Stonehide legs, and then I could use this. So I will hang on to it. And if I can find a way, maybe I just put prismatic emeralds or whatever they are, the diamonds. Maybe I just put those on the rings. If I could do that, that would probably cap Elemental, definitely cap Aether. Chaos would be down a little bit, but I'm not expecting to run into any Chaos damage until Act 3. That could be something to do. Okay, definitely taking a bit of a beating here. That might be my own beating being reflected to me. Reflected at me. Could also be that I'm standing as stupid. That's a definite possibility. In fact, judging by the amount of stupid still on the floor there, I'd say that's what was happening. What do we get? Do we get anything good? Reckoning, not really. Go ahead and eat that. Arcane Balance, no. Okay, cast speed on gloves could be good. Can't really use it, unfortunately. We'll just pick all this up and be on our way. I might have to go and sell some things here in a bit. I think I still got 2 tabs left. Alright, let's grab this third zombie, and then another devotion shrine there, actually. Okay, we'll just turn around so as the projectile passes through this guy and goes and hits some of those other folks. Right, so the Foggy Bank, pretty much done at this point. We've got a devotion shrine over here, also some blue slith to kill. Necklace number 2. Do I hear 3? Computer says no. That's alright, there's a few more down here. Alright, there's 61. I like 61. Okay, so distortion's max now. That's our flat Aether damage being added on there. Next up, we're going to go with proliferation. This is going to increase the number of fragments, which I like. Then after that, I mean, devastation would be good. I might even skip this and go straight into devastation, actually. Single target damage is kind of what we're weakest to, or I guess we call it the hole in the build. So it might be worth doing devastation first. Alright, I'm gonna clear all this out before I activate that shrine. I'm not really scared of it, but it's just good practice, honestly. And I have been getting a little bit reckless lately, so let's go back to the things we know are good. Oh, here we go, we got more stuff. See, this is why I say you should have that button bound, and I should use it more often as well. Wraithbone Sash. So we get XP, total speed, 2 resistances. Not horrible. I'm definitely not going to use it, but it's not horrible. I think I need to get rid of that that set as well. As nice as 15% physical resistance is, that set is really holding me back. I mean, there's definitely better things to upgrade first, like this helmet. Can't wait to get to Act 2, just so as I can get a new helmet. Alright, he's not down here.
I can't do that yet.
He's not up here, it's the third spawn. I haven't had that for probably 5 or 6 characters at this point. It's been a while anyway. Whatever the actual number is. Yeah, it's been a while since he's been over here. Hey, there's my third necklace, so we're done with the necklace quest. And we're going to stuff him into a rift gate, send him on his way. What are we doing? Zeke. We still can't quite get there. Although having said that, I can't see any reason not to just spend those points. More for Zeke is never a bad thing. Might not be absolutely the best way to spend those points, but it's never a bad way to spend them. Alright, so the flooded passage, boring. There's actually very little interesting that happens in here, so I'll try and get through it as quick as I can. I'm going to skip all the loot hidden in the walls as well, just in the interest of getting through this a little quicker. I'm going to skip all this XP that's just kind of hanging around as well. Probably should be killing it, but whatever. There's some more of that loot that's in the walls just over there. Alright, here we are. So if I just kind of come over here, then they should all beeline over this way and run straight into Devastation and be nice and clumped up for the missile. We can just kill these guys fairly easily. Let's turn that off so I can see what's going on. And that's easy. Alright, Aether Fire, no. Flesh Hulk Chest is not bad. That's actually pretty good resistances. Not the types I need, but pretty good. Let's go ahead and chuck that into here. So we got some flat Aether damage, some crit damage increase, and some energy regeneration, which normally I wouldn't be excited about energy regeneration, but I do kind of needed it. Alright. So, Ancient Shambler. Oh no! Oh, I'm sundered. Oh me, oh my, whatever will I do? Oh, I'm not sundered anymore. Wraithbone Sash, I swear I already have that. Did I not eat the blueprint? God damn it, every time. That amulet, probably not. No, definitely not. Alright, in terms of blacksmiths, usually I'll take Duncan in normal, and then I pretty much always take, is it Angron or Angrim? I can never remember. Which one's the blacksmith and which one's the demon prince? Angrim, okay. I almost always take Angrim in ultimate, just because of his crafting bonus. Although having said that, I'm not planning on using much in terms of crafted sets, so it may be a complete non-issue. But it's, you know, not a bad idea.
Move along now.
Okay, you could join us. Yes, I'll side with him. Okay, we've got another devotion shrine to get. What have we got? 3 more left in Act 1, I think? 4 if you count the East Marsh, but no one really counts the East Marsh as Act 1. No, it definitely is Act 1, it just kind of doesn't feel like it should be. Alright, what do we get? Shattered Reality could be good. It's not, but it could be. None of the rest of this looks particularly appetizing. What are you? Your shoulders. Alright, I need 4 slots. Well, here's 3, so 1, 2, 3. That's actually 4. There we go. Right. How do we do this? We do it like this, don't we? Yep, there we go. Alright, let's go sell it. I definitely need bits, and I'm a little bit behind on bits, so... Generally speaking, when I start Ultimate, I usually have about 1,000,000 bits, and this time I definitely don't. So definitely want some more bits. Alright, don't need that. That's a quest item for a quest that I can't actually get. It's also in a really inconvenient location, so let's go toss it on the floor over here. Alright, we did your first quest as well. Vindicated and righteous, etc. Hello, Faldus. Thank you very much. Thanks for your amulet. Here, I got this really fancy amulet. It's very important, very precious to, I don't know, someone. Alright.
Safe storage. No questions. I'll keep an eye.
There we go. Okay, let's go turn in Kasparov's quest as well, because more skill points is never a bad thing. He should give me 2, I think. Just the 1. Did I already go to Elite? Is that what's going on there? I mean, I must have, otherwise he would give me 2. Alright, that's fine. Right. Inventory successfully emptied. Quests turned in. Skill points gained. Let's go back to getting that devotion point. Now this should... I think we need 1 more after this to finish the Spear of the Heavens. Spear of the Heavens is kind of the tier 3 Aether devotion. Technically, you could count Ataxaru in that as well. Ataxaru is... well, I'll just show you in a second. No, I'll show you now. Why not? So Ataxaru is down the bottom here. And if we just do a search for Aether damage, you can see it does have 100% Aether damage. The proc here is, from what I understand, because I haven't actually used this, it's kind of like Inquisitor's Seal. It's an Eldritch symbol on the ground, or I guess maybe it's more like Sigil of Consumption, but this one's Aether and Elemental. We get a little bit of Aether damage down here as well. Ratosh? Okay. I had it in my head that Ratosh was 100% Vitality, but as it turns out, it's actually pretty good for Aether damage too. The issue with this, of course, is we are heavily spec'd into blue and a little bit of red and yellow, but definitely heavily in blue. So this is much easier, and this is also much easier. This will actually finish the constellation when we get the shrine that's just over here. I am, of course, going to get the Aether Crystals as well, because never not Aether Crystal. Also, shards are going to be very important in Ultimate, because a lot of the early shrines require Aether Shards. Like, there's another one. So there we go. Now, what does the spear do? Well, most of you will probably know, but for those of you who don't, let me go ahead and assign it. Put this on a permanent buff. Maven Sphere will do. And now it's basically when you get hit, 50% chance that you zap them from on high. Does Aether and Lightning damage. Does a stun. It's an AoE, I believe. So, not going to do amazing damage because it's still a level 1 proc, but it's not bad. It's actually pretty good. Alright, next on the agenda we have to go and fetch the cook. Steven Seagal, as I like to call him. Here he is. So Ulgrim, my best buddy. Tell him about the prison and we'll send him back to town. Or I guess we'll send him back to prison. And now I'm going to go get, what is it, Hagra and whatever the other one's called. Come over here and we'll give them a good old bonk on the head. Also, I mean, Aether Crystals, right? Never not Aether Crystals. So these guys are pretty tanky. And probably at least a little bit resistant to Aether, based on the amount of damage they're just not taking. But that's fine, we can take care of them. There we go, quest complete. Let's go ahead and run up the road to Borich Village, and then we have a rift to reclaim and a whole bunch of other fun stuff to do. Corruptor's Robe. I've been looking for gear upgrades and I haven't really found a whole bunch, which is a little bit disappointing. Not really very surprising, but disappointing a little bit. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we get the all three of the heroes on the third wave, or if it's just going to be one or two again. Had a good run on this and only had one or two. Oh, it's all three again. Alright, we got meteors, we got Aether coming out of our butts. Lens Blade of Elgoloth. I had it in my head that that was an Aether weapon. It's not. It's fine. We'll pick up the loot. And do I want to do this quest? I think I do. Kind of don't want to fight Dureni. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I think I am going to kill Dureni in Act 1, and then that way I don't have to mess with him in Act 2. Because I'm going to be farming the helmet in there, it's just going to be irritating having to kill him every single time I want to go through the door. And I'm pretty sure he can't drop anything. Let me check that, actually. So if I just go Monster DB, and then I do a search for Dureni. He is a boss, I think, when he's in Cronley's hideout. Yeah, no notable loot. So there you go. He doesn't have anything I want. Alright, we're gonna go around this. Unfortunately, they block the way. They always do that. Ooh. Aether Whoop Totem. Alright, what do we got? We got Unstoppable, we got Electrified, we got Throw, we got Arcane. Alright, old mate's gotta die. Use the mirror there. Proactive use. Though, to be fair, I am standing in stupid, so let's get out of that. Intestinal control there. He's down. Frozen's gone. Alright, we dropped a purple, which is pretty nice. What do we got? Void Ren Talons. I take back everything nice I said about that. Shadow Fiend's Cord, no. Okay, none of that, none of that. The Rune Topaz of Gilead, that's not a ring? There we go. Replicating Missile. We don't have a lot of global Aether to... elemental to Aether conversion, so this is tempting. But I think no. If we could convert that proc, I would probably use it, actually, because I don't have a +1 to Arcanist Amulet that's easily accessible, because the one from Ungoliax has Vitality conversion for Devastation on it. And I don't want that. Alright, let's grab the fabric. This one's a fabric. This one's a fabric. And have we got another one over here? Yeah, this one's a fabric too. Lovely. Alright, we're done. Don't have to go into the big building up the hill. We can just blow these guys up and be on our way. Hopefully the road's not blocked, but, you know, that does sometimes happen. New Devotion Shrine, just up here. Which, I mean, I'm obviously going to grab it. We're going to start the Hourglass. The Hourglass is all about making bad things last less long, basically. So you reset your cooldowns with it. Poisons don't last as long. All that sort of stuff. So if we just have a quick look at it, that would allow me to make that gear swap, so absolutely in love with that. Reducing the duration of all kinds of damage over time effects on you. This one is reducing the effects of slows, traps, all that sort of stuff. A little bit of resistance is nice. Chance to avoid attacks. And then this one, -6. I think this goes up to like -13 of all active cooldown effects on your character. So it gets really, really strong really fast. You can use that to reset the cooldown on, for example, Mirror of Arioctes, on Devastation. It's whatever you have active, basically. You'll just get more of them. Is that you with the meteors? Whoever it is, it's annoying. Stop it. Standing in fire then, not great. I think it was him. This should be the last one. Notice how he's getting stunned from the spear? No, it's because he's not. Big things in their resistance to stuns. Alright, what do we got? No, 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 no. Tempest Mage Storm? Mage Storm gloves? Nope. No, none of this. None of this is any good. That's fine. So, first point is a bunch of stats. So, now, swap that in. Swap that in. Resists are all capped except for Chaos. We don't talk about Chaos. And now, if I just go and rescue Old Mate, now we can swap the components over and we are looking good. Doors also amazing for Panettis, that's one thing I've noticed. If you can get stuff to clump up, because the first projectile has 100% pierce on it, every target you hit while you're piercing through that entire line is just going to spit out more and more projectiles. Really good. Right, salvage, helmet, keep the add-on. There we go. Little bit of extra resistance we don't need. And done. Okay, this is actually really tempting. 15% elemental would not uncap my elemental. This is going to be considerably more armor, a little bit less health, more offensive ability, less defensive, good resistances, although again the type is kind of meh. I'm really trying to replace that that 2 set. I'm going to hang on to those and we'll just see if I get a good chest piece. It's not looking good. Also gloves, impervious of insight. No. Nope. That's alright, we'll keep going. We push on. I'm gonna kill Krieg. Let's get out of this dank cellar. And unfortunately we don't have... we've only got the 1 movement skill. Which means getting through the warden's house is going to be not quite so easy as, for example, a Reaper. Who is going to just basically Shadow Strike up the stairs, Shadow Strike through the next room. Everyone's going to be kind of left wondering, what was that blue streak? Or, I guess, probably a red streak since he's, you know, vitality. Oh, he's cold. It's probably a blue streak. Alright, the main way forward is blocked, which you hate to see it. Alright, these groups, or these packs are actually pretty juicy. Maybe we throw a devastation at them. Get some free loot while we're here. Winter Storm, Shattered Reality, none of these are particularly amazing. Exploding enemies is always fun. Alright, where am I? I'm lost. I'm just running around zapping zombies. Which, don't get me wrong, it's fun, it's all worth XP. But it's not what I need to be doing. that's a nice juicy pack as well. Looks like I'm going to have to go through it too. Awesome. Alright, so... Are they all dead already? That's unfortunate. Okay. Coming up on 63 as well. More points for devastation. Always good, always good. And done. Okay, hopefully we can take the... We'll call it the express route. But hopefully we can get through here pretty quickly. In the direct manner rather than having to go around. We shall see. Alright, lots of zombies here. It's going to be even more of them in the actual laboratory, which is going to be fun. And we do get to take the direct route. Chuck the devotion point in there, reduce all those negative effects. Again, you'll love to see it. More buffs, more better. Oh, hello, who are you? Maledictus. And he's dead. Okay, what do we got here? Darlax the Devourer of Dreams. I would say I don't want to get overwhelmed, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of do want to get overwhelmed in here, because the more stuff on the screen there is, the more pretty the replicating missile gets. Not to mention all the procs that just fly everywhere. Leveling builds are awesome. Okay, I think everyone's dead now. Meditation. You guys could just not. That'd be great. Why are they coming out of the ground? There's no crystals over here. I guess they're just coming out of the ground. Okay, more power and devastation. They just walk out of it like it's nothing. I guess that's something you drop on your own head. Anyone wants to come near me, you gotta deal with the meteor shower. Okay. Decent chunk of enemies here. Not huge chunks, but decent. Alright. Successfully collected most of the Aether crystals. Let's grab the rift and let's go kill Crunley. No, not Crunley. Let's go kill the Warden. Should actually throw some missiles at these things. What I have been doing is just putting Ill Omen and Haunt on them, and then walking away. And that's kind of been enough, honestly. So killing Ethereals is good because it gets me closer to Honored, I guess it'd be, with the Death's Vigil. Which means closer to Fancy Belt. Gethran the Betrayed, down he goes. Oh, that's blocked. Alright, we're looking good, we're looking good. I'm not expecting any great difficulty from Krieg. It's not to say he won't give me any issues. Just that I'm not really expecting it. So if we just pretty much walk up to him and kill him, I think. Where are the monsters? There's usually eyeballs and zombies and all sorts of stuff there. Alright, you know me. I'm gonna hit all of these crystals. We'll have to kill, what's his name? Not Zabrant, is it? Where's the big dude? What's going on? Oh, there he is. I was gonna say, did someone come through here before me and kill everything? No, he's just running around. It is Zanbrand, yeah. See, I know what I'm talking about sometimes, a little bit. Alright, down he goes. Elixir of the Void. I would have expected to already have that by now, but, I mean, I'll take it. Anything else I need to eat while I'm at it? Nope. Okay, the Warden. Like I said, I'm really not expecting any issues with the Warden. Let's just kill his friends here. Throw all the buttons at him and just kind of wait. Keep Ill Omen active and... whoops. Kind of wasted Ill Omen there.
Now, I will demonstrate my true power.
That might be one of the most epic lines in this game. The whole true power raw thing is probably one of the best lines, I think. So now that I think about it, he doesn't really have a whole lot of competition. Because the rest of the bosses... I mean, the Logorian can't talk. That is nuts. That is absolutely insane. So Wraithbound, Bestial Rage, they're both they're both pet affixes. And Warden's Judgment is a pet weapon, and it's got 100% Fizz to Aether conversion. I mean, if you're making an Aether pet build, that's kind of as good as it gets.
I can't carry it. My inventory is full.
Is your inventory actually full? Is it? Yeah, it kind of looks like it might be. No, it's not. Whatever. Let's pop this chest, and I'll go back to town and sell all this stuff. Clairvoyance Robe. Okay. The Clairvoyance set, from memory, is an Albrecht's Aether Ray set, but, I mean, it does have a lot of conversions to Aether damage on it. And that is definitely more armor than... well, and physical resist. I think I may end up using that. The Clairvoyance set, you can shop the blueprint for the low-level version from Vinylton. So that could be something to do. Don't need the gun. No, 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 no. That would be actually a pretty good chest. I got 5 levels before I can use it. Bolt, no, 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 no. This thing is really good. So I have a pet ritualist build that you level as Aether pets, and that would be amazing for it. Anyway, it is what it is. Right, you are done. You want some dynamite from memory. Oh no, you want me to go underground from the other side. It's fine. Drenny, your life is forfeit. You're finished, traitor. Alright, we are just going to kill him. There he goes. Nice Chains of Oleron. Spirit of the Heavens, rank 3. The more ranks I get in that, the happier I am. There's some fabric.
Greetings, child.
Give me all the XP. Also, before I do, let's not forget to go back and pick up the stuff. I think I left the Clairvoyance Robe on the ground. I did. Definitely don't want to leave that there. I'll probably end up using it. Let's grab this chest as well. Alright. Oh, we've got the Slith Rings to turn in as well. And then I think that's going to be the end of the episode, just looking at the clock. So we'll go turn in the Slith Rings. I don't think I'm going to use the ring. Having said that, the resistances on it are pretty good. It's, what, Vitality, Elemental, and something else. Where is it? Poison. Yeah, of course it's going to be poison. I might actually end up swapping this in instead of that Impervious of Vitality, so I will hang on to it. Same with this, and then the rest of this can go... She's a merchant right here. Yeah. But... that is going to be the end of the episode. So thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye for now.